Afternoon, students. We begin with our class today. Our topic for today is share certificate. You have heard the word share certificate before in our previous class. You have heard about different types of shareholders. So here today we will understand what the shareholders get. They get a share certificate as a proof of shareholding. This is the most important document which an investor gets after making payment to the company. So let us understand the meaning of share certificate. Share certificate is a registered document issued by a company which is an evidence of ownership of specified number of shares of the company. Let us understand the key words here. Registered document. When we say registered, it means the company has made a mention about it in its register of members. The name of the person, the registered address, his contact details, the type of shares that he has purchased, everything is registered in the register of members. This document is given by the company and it is a proof, it is an evidence of ownership of specified number of shares. How many shares the investor has purchased, the number of shares is mentioned in the register. Share certificate is a prima facie evidence of title to shares. So it is a legal proof that the person has purchased the shares of the company. He has paid money for the shares that he has purchased. Hence, after making the payment, the company has issued a share certificate to the subscriber or the investor of the company. So let us understand what a share certificate is. Firstly, who issues it? It is issued by whom? Who authorizes it? Who is authorized to give a share certificate? Owned. Who has owned the share certificate? So these are the key terms which will help you to understand the meaning and also give us the details about share certificate. So let us understand first, issued by. So it is issued by joint stock company. Joint stock company issues share certificate. The company need to be listed in the stock exchange. It has to have certain regulations followed as per the Companies Act 1956 previously and now as per the Companies Act 2013 at present. So all the rules and regulations, all the requirements a joint stock company need to follow when it has to issue share certificate to the subscribers or to the investors. The next we will see authorized by. Let us see who authorizes a share certificate. A share certificate have to be issued under the common seal of the company. If any and signed by two directors duly authorized by the board of directors and the company secretary or any other authorized persons. So, who authorizes a share certificate? Company's two directors and the authorized by the board of directors. Board of directors give authority to the two directors to authorize the share certificate, and along with the company secretary, any other authorized person that the board of directors deem to feel fit to give the authority to issue the share certificate. So the share certificate will be signed by two directors along with company secretary or along with an authorized person. So company will see that the share certificate is properly authorized. It is being given by a proper authority of the company. Next, let us say owned by. Now, who owns the share certificate? The investor, the subscriber, who is also known as the shareholder, owns the share certificate. Yes, so shareholders invest in a company thinking about future profit, thinking about future success of the company so that they get dividend as a income to them. So if the company is successful, the shareholder also benefits. Okay, so it is owned by shareholders. Next, to whom it is issued to? Company has to issue the share certificate to all the allottees as well as transferees on transfer of shares. Now this topic, transfer of shares, will be taken up later. It is also issued on partly or fully paid up shares. Now, remember one thing over here. Share certificate can be issued even if there is a part payment on shares or full payment on shares. Now it is given to all allottees. Now remember, if there is under subscription, all allottees get the shares. If it is over subscription, then the company need to follow certain different rules, and accordingly the allotment of shares is done. For listed companies, share certificate should be issued within 15 days from the date of receipt of transfer request. Now, when we talk about transfer, that means there are certain conditions regarding transfer. When I talk about transfer, I will let you know. So, when there is a transfer request of shares and the letter is being received by the company for the same, then within 15 days, the shares need to be transferred. So here you need to remember that the subscribers or the investors who apply for the shares get the share certificate only after allotment of shares to them. Okay, so now let us understand the contents of share certificate. What does a share certificate contain? Okay, share certificate should be in form SH1 as prescribed under the company's rules 2014. That is share capital and debenture. Now what does it contain? Remember this now. Name of the company, CIN number. Remember last year we did the letter format and there we specifically made so much importance about CIN number. I will ask a question later on this. Name of the company. A share certificate will have name of the company, CIN number, registered office address of the company. Then it will also contain folio number. Then it will also have share certificate number and name of the member. Now this is when it is in physical form. In electronic form, it will be an electronic document. Yes. So a share certificate will contain name of the company, CIN number, registered office address, folio number, share certificate number, and name of the member. Now, what are the other things that it has? Let us see nature of share, the number of shares and distinctive number of shares. Nature of share means which type of shares it is, whether it's an equity share, it's a preference share, it is a cumulative preference share, which type. So, which type of share, then again, how many shares? Okay, number of shares means whether 10 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares, how many shares it contain. Next is distinctive number of shares. When we talk about distinctive number of shares, it means what is the serial number of the shares, whether it is from 51 to 100 or 51 to 150, depends upon the number of shares, whether it is 1 to 5 or 1 to 7. So distinctive number from a certain number to a certain number. Next is, it will also contain amount paid on share. Now, how much amount it is paid, it depends upon the investor, whether he has paid the application money, allotment money, call money, final call money on shares. Now, regarding calls on shares, regarding final call, we will talk later. The company collects the share money in parts because as per its financial requirement, the company will collect the money as per its requirement. So there are different installment in which the company may ask money like application, allotment, call money, final call. So it depends that the share certificate is only given after allotment money is paid. So application money, everybody pays who applies for the shares. But allotment money is paid by those who are allotted shares of the company. The allotment committee decides as to who will get the shares of the company. So allotment money after its payment to the company in the company's bankers by the investor or the subscriber of the shares. Yes, on the submission of allotment letter to the bank and then collecting the allotment money. Then later on company can give a partly paid share certificate to the allottee. Again, a share certificate will also contain common seal, if any, and signature of 2 directors and company secretary. So common seal is very important in the official document of the company. And again, signature of the authorized directors. We just spoke about it. 2 directors and company secretary and authorized person. So the share certificate will contain all these details. Yes? Now, let us understand the time of issue of share certificate. Very important. What time the share certificate is given and to whom? Now, if within 2 months from the date of incorporation, to whom it is given? To the subscribers of the memorandum of association. People who have subscribed to the memorandum of association. Now, who are the people who subscribe to the memorandum? The promoters, the first directors of the company. So, they will get the share certificate within 2 months from the date of incorporation. Now, the next, within 2 months from the date of allotment, to whom the shares will be allotted? To allottees in case of allotment of shares. So, if the shares are allotted to the allottees, then within 2 months from the date of allotment, a share certificate is issued. Next, within 1 month from the date of receipt of instrument of transfer or intimation of transmission. Now remember, children over here, transfer and transmission are two different terms which will be taught to you in the future class. We just spoke about transfer, and that will be our topic for the next class also. And transmission is a totally different topic. So when transfer and transmission letter is given to the company, then within 1 month from the date of receipt of that document, transferee, to whom it will be given? The share certificate will be given to whom? To the transferee in case of transfer of shares, and to the legal representative in case of transmission of shares. Now, what is transmission? What is transfer? It will be taught to you in our future class. Next, let us understand about duplicate share certificate. What is it? Why the word duplicate share certificate is given? Now, sometimes it so happens that your original share certificate is lost, torn, or surrendered to the company, or it is burnt. Yes, defaced. Original share certificate has been defaced, mutilated, or torn, and it is surrendered to the company for some reason, and it is now misplaced. Then, duplicate share certificate is given. Okay. It has been proved by the holder that the original share certificate is lost or destroyed. Hence, in such a case, a duplicate share certificate is issued. Now, to get a duplicate share certificate, there are lot of formalities that the shareholder needs to complete. He has to give a proof that he was an original shareholder and really his share certificate is lost or destroyed. Okay. So here what he has to do, in case of loss of share certificate, company puts up a notice in the newspapers to announce the loss of share certificate and asks the finder, if any, to return it to the company. Suppose the share certificate is misplaced by the company. Then the company has to put a notice where? In the leading newspapers. It will announce in the newspapers that so-and-so distinctive number of shares or so-and-so person holding the share certificate is misplaced. Sometimes there is fire in the company and then the share certificate is lost. Then it will give an advertisement in the newspaper and it will ask the finder, if any person finds such a document, then that document, which is our share certificate, to return it to the company. Now, if the company does not get any response from the public within the specified time, it will not give 2-3 years, okay? It will give limited time. Then the company can issue a duplicate share certificate, okay? It will give a duplicate share certificate. Now, what is duplicate share certificate? You see over here the word duplicate mentioned on this stock certificate. Stock certificate also means share certificate. Okay, we will be talking about this word later. Duplicate share certificate should be issued within 3 months from the date of application. So when does a person gets a duplicate share certificate? He will get it within 3 months after the application is made to the company regarding its getting of the certificate, right? So duplicate share certificate will be given when the company receives the application. Within 3 months, it will get the duplicate share certificate. Then company issues it only to the registered shareholders. It will give only to registered shareholders of the company. It will give to registered shareholders. Now, what do we understand by the word shareholders? The one who have purchased the shares of the company. And when we talk about registered shareholders, it means the people whose name is there in the company's register. So if any person just applies for a duplicate share certificate and his name is not there in the register of members, then he will not get the share certificate. He will not get the share certificate. Okay, he needs to be a registered shareholder of the company. Okay, now the duplicate share certificate should state in bold that it is a duplicate share certificate. You can see over here, a duplicate word is mentioned on the face of the stock certificate. Stock certificate means share certificate. Okay. So the word duplicate should be clearly seen that this particular document is a duplicate share certificate. Now, the company has to pay heavy penalty if it has issued duplicate share certificate with the intent to, over here, if there is no, if it has intent about giving extra shares to an unknown person, then here the company has to take care. Otherwise, the company have to pay a heavy penalty, intent to defraud. So, if the company tries to do some fraud, yes, then the company has to pay a heavy penalty. So here the company has to see to it that the company does not do any fraud by issuing duplicate share certificate to its known people. Yes, sometimes the company can do so. So the company has to take care about the same. Now, if there is any dispute about the membership, okay, if there is dispute about the membership is arising, okay, that means if the registered shareholders, there is a dispute, they have not got the duplicate share certificate or they have not got the original share certificate or whatever be the dispute, the share certificate will be held as an evidence and not the entries in the register of members. Now, sometimes what happens is, if the company writes false name in the register of members and those people, it starts giving dividend, they are not the registered shareholders, right? So how they are being eligible for dividend? So here, company will give dividend only to registered members, and people who actually have the share certificate will be entitled for dividend. So if there is any dispute about membership, if some people claim that no, I am the shareholder of the company, give me dividend, then the company will ask proof. What proof it will ask? It will ask the share certificate. So share certificate is a prima facie evidence of ownership of shares. Now, here we complete this topic of share certificate. Okay, we will be now taking up a small test online. So be prepared. I will say thank you for this class, but